Hello everyone, this is Pradeep Verma, the Commerce Guru. I welcome you all on your favorite YouTube channel. Today I'm back with another video from the chapter Valuation of Goodwill. And today in this method we are going to learn various methods of valuation of goodwill, the formula and the numerical. So without any further delay, let's begin today's video. So here you are going to see the various methods of valuation of goodwill as per the CBSE curriculum in class 12. Okay, so let's move on. The first method is simple average profit method. We also known as this method as average profit method. Okay, the next method is weighted average profit method. So both of these methods are come under the same category, but both of these methods are known as average profit method. But the difference between these two is the first one is simple method and second one is weighted. Okay, now third one is super profit method, fourth one capitalization of average profit method, and the last one is capitalization of super profit method. The last two methods are come under the same category, that is capitalization method, and the answer from these two methods will always be same excepting few circumstances. Now moving toward to the next section of the video. Before initiating for any method and numerical, we should have the knowledge of this word. This is purchaser, a very common terminology used for valuation of goodwill, but maybe maximum of you doesn't have the knowledge regarding the meaning of this term. Okay, so I am presenting you the meaning of this term purchaser. Number of years purchase or number of purchaser means the number of years for which the firm is likely to earn same amount of profit after change of ownership. So if in case of change of ownership, what is the expected amount, what is the expected range of amount which the firm can earn by means कि in case of change in ownership, the firm what is the number of years to which the firm can likely earn the same amount of profit over the years, and just because of the efforts put in the past. Okay, so it can be given, it will be given in numbers like 1, like 2, 3. It can be in points and not a complete number like 5.4, like twice can also be given by means it is 2 times. So you have to know that, you have to understand that purchase year is given as a number, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year. It means the firm can repeat its performance 3 years, 2 years after the change in ownership. Okay, twice, thrice, once, as such. So it is the purchase year which we have to understand very deeply. Otherwise, if you don't have the proper knowledge of purchase year, you might have the wrong answer. Now I'm going to show you the various method in a unique way, and which you will not found in any book or anywhere else. That will make you easy understanding of the various methods and to remember the various formula. Okay, so here it is. The whole method of class 12 valuation of goodwill is divided into two categories. The first one is purchase year is given. Now you are knowing the meaning of purchase year. Okay, and the second category is when purchase year is not given. You can see that not. So I have divided all the methods which you have gone through in the earlier section, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, all these 5 methods into 2 categories. First one, purchase year is given, and second one, purchase year is not given. Now whenever purchase year is given, you have to value the goodwill either from simple average profit method, weighted average profit method, or super profit method. Okay, so whenever purchase year is given, you will be asked to value the goodwill by using simple average or average profit, by using weighted average profit, by using super profit. So you have to memorize this thing. Whenever purchase year is given, out of these 3, any one method will be there to calculate the goodwill. Now when purchase year is not given, then you have to understand that you have to follow capitalization method. Often I observe that the students ask, sir, in this question it is given that you are required to value the goodwill, but it is not given by which method. Then this concept come into force. Whenever purchase is not given, then you are not supposed to take any of these three formula. You are always supposed to follow out of these any two formulae. Okay, so you have to either choose capitalization of average profit or capitalization of super profit, because the answer of these two methods are generally same. So this is the category or division of various methods. So whenever you are going to solve a question of goodwill, always keep in mind that whether purchase year is given or not. If it is given, then you have to follow out of these three, and if it is not given, then you have to follow either capitalization of average or capitalization of super profit method. Okay, so now let's move on to the next section of the video. Now one by one I'm going to explain the method of formula of various methods. So the first section is when purchase year is given. So in that case, the formula of goodwill, I'm not going to give three individual formula to you. As I told you, I'm going to give you a unique method to understand, to remember the various formula. So in a single formula, I have made three formula, as you can observe. When purchase is not given, then your method will be either average, weighted, or super profit. Means your formula is profit, okay, dash profit into purchase year. You know purchase year 1 2 3 4, either 1 2 3 or point anything can be given. So you know the purchase year, and then you have to take either average profit here, or you have to take weighted average profit, or you have to take super profit. So any of the three you have to take as per the question, as per the instruction. So as you can see, I have written a formula, either average profit into number of purchase year, or weighted average profit into number of purchase year, or super profit into number of purchase year. So it is a very easy way to remember, to understand all the three formula which are come under this category when purchase year is given. So this is a formula for all the three methods. Now the first method, that is simple average profit method or average profit method. So what will be the formula for valuation of goodwill? So as written, profit into purchase year. It is the common formula when purchase year is given. So which profit we have to take? The average profit as given in the question. So the formula is average profit into number of purchase year. And average profit, how you calculate average profit? It is very similar to mean in your economics statistics part. So average profit is equal to total profit out of the given lots of years and divide by number of years. Like you have been given 3 years of profit, so then you have to add up all the 3 profits and divide by number of years, that is 3. So in this way you have to calculate the average profit. Now let's start the numerical section of this video, in which we are going to explain deeply about this method and to have a better understanding of this method. The first question: calculate the value of goodwill on the basis of 3 years purchase of average profit of last 5 years. Now we have to utmost sensitive to understand the method. So it is clearly given that on the basis of 3 years purchase, we can easily observe that purchase year is given. Now the main thing is that we have to understand which profit, average, weighted, or super. So it is again written average profit. So I think we got the formula that we have to use average profit and into purchase year. Okay, so now next details are the profits were as under given profits 1 2 3 4 and 5. 5 profits are given. So this is the data of this question, and it is clearly given that average profit of last 5 years and all the 5 profits are available. So now the solution part. The first step is to add up all the profits, that is total profit we have to calculate. So I have written all the data: 1,75,000 plus 1,40,000 plus 2,10,000 plus 35,000 and plus 1,80,000. All this become 7,40,000. Now average profit. Average profit is equal to formula given in the previous section, total profit divided by years. What is the total profit? 7,40,000. And what is the number of years? It is 5. So in this way we can calculate average profit. As you can see, 7,40,000 divided by 5 and it will become 1,48,000. So it is average profit. Now it's turn to calculate the goodwill. The given formula for goodwill valuation is average profit into number of purchase year. Now average profit is 1,48,000 and purchase year is given in the question as 3. So now application of the formula, 1,48,000 into 3, that will become 4,44,000. So this is the answer of the first question, 4,44,000. Now in the next question, question number 2, at the time of change in profit sharing ratio. So first, one thing I would like to share you all, however I have shared all the details in my previous video, part 1 of this chapter. You can go through, but this is part 1 for valuation of goodwill, and that previous video is the first video of this chapter as a theoretical part, where I have given all the information that what is the circumstance when the valuation of goodwill is required. So all the cases of reconstitution of the firm, that is change in ratio, admission, retirement, death, in all the cases we need to calculate the value of goodwill as per our syllabus. And in my next upcoming videos, part 2, 3 and 4 and 5, I'm going to upload next 4 videos, next 4 parts of this chapter under the valuation of goodwill of various next methods. So keep watching and do subscribe my channel and press the bell icon so that you get the latest notification for my next video. So it is clearly given that at the time of change in profit sharing ratio of A and B, goodwill of the firm is to be valued at. So how it is to be valued? 2 times. Here purchase word is not written, 2 times, but in the meaning section we have gone through that. Purchase here refers to the number can be in times, so it is 2 times of average profit. So we have to take average profit, and the number of times is 2, that means purchase year is 2. Okay, and how many profit we have to take? 6 year, last 6 year profit loss we have to take. And given details are 1 2 3 4 5 6, all the 6 years I have been given. Rupees 2,50,000 profit, rupees 1,40,000 profit. By default all the values are profit, and if it is a loss, then either it is given in a bracket or loss will be written clearly. So as it is written in the next year, 40,000 loss, then 1 lakh profit, 80,000 profit, and then again 50,000 loss. So in this question I have taken profit as well as loss. This is the difference between first and second question. So let's move on to the solution part. So again, the first thing, to calculate total profit. So again, all the 6 values, 2,50,000 plus 1,40,000 plus, but in negative, that we have to focus. It is a loss, that's why it is deducted. Then 1 lakh, then 80,000, and then again a negative value 50,000. So all this become rupees 4,80,000. Then average profit, and again the formula is same, total profit divided by number of years. Total profit is 4,80,000 and years are 6, so average profit will become 80,000. Now goodwill is equal to, so goodwill, the formula we have recognized that we have to use the average profit and number of times or number of purchase year. So formula is that, and then average profit is 80,000 and purchase year is or times is 2. So answer is 1,60,000. It is the answer of goodwill in this question. Now let's move on to the third variety of the question under this method. A and B are partners in 3:1. On April 1st, 2020, they admitted C. So as you can observe, in the previous question, it was given that they have changed the ratio. That was the case of reconstitution. And in this question, they have admitted a new partner. So in any of the reconstitution chapter, we have to value the goodwill. So it is right now it is immaterial because we have to take the numerical data as a new partner for 1/5 share. For which for this purpose goodwill is valued at thrice. Thrice refers to 3 times. Okay, thrice of the average profit. So again the formula is very clear. We have to consider average profit, and thrice refers to 3. So it is the formula. And next details are profit and losses of how many years? 1 2 3 4 5 6. Again 6 years is given, but the main thing is that we have to take or consider average profit of last 4 years, only 4 years, but it is given for 6 years. So we have to consider only 4. We have to eliminate 2. What will be the formula? I have taken in the next section. So the solution part. the first thing you should know, required number of profit or loss 4. As given in the question, we have to consider only 4 profit or loss as average profit. Then given profit or loss is 6, so definitely we have to eliminate 2. Now in this type of question, student always get confused that we have to eliminate those values which are having least amount or which is having losses, but it is simply a misunderstanding or lack of complete information. We have to take in an order the latest 4 profit, and we have to ignore the last the oldest, the most eldest profit or loss. Immaterial that the given the eliminated profit values are profit or loss. So now here I have written all the formula, all the notes regarding that. The oldest profit or loss will be ignored. So out of those 6, the oldest one will be ignored and the latest 4 will be used. Okay. So by observing that particular rule, we have counted only 4, 3,50,000 plus 2,50,000 and then again 1 lakh loss, 3 lakh. Okay. So as you can see that I have taken the losses also in the list of 4-year profit or loss, because we have to consider the latest 4 and the total becomes rupees 8 lakh. Now the average profit, the same formula, total profit divided by years. Total profit is 8 lakh and divided by years is 4, then it will become 2 lakh. Now goodwill is equal to, as always, average profit into thrice, that is number of purchase year. Average profit is 2 lakh and purchase year is thrice, that is 3, that will become 6 lakh. So that is the answer of this question number 3. So as I told earlier in the video, I am going to upload next 4 videos, next 4 parts of this series, that is valuation of goodwill, in my upcoming videos. So stay connected, stay tuned in my channel, and please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for latest update of my videos. Stay tuned, stay at home, and keep healthy. Thank you for listening me. God bless you. Bye bye.